Okay, get set up. I know I'm way early tonight, but I wanted to get out of here, get to bed at a decent hour tonight because it's been a long day. So I'm gonna be on for a little while, not too terribly late. And like I said, this week it's gonna be a little bit different as far as going streaming, going a little bit earlier because I have to do all the food testing. So probably at least Monday and Wednesday are gonna be a little bit early. I know it's probably good for some of you, he's saying, oh, he goes on too late. But anyways, I'm here now. Yes, I'm going to go on for early so I can get to bed decent time. It's been a very long day. It was a horrible day today, so yeah, it was not fun. So I made some jalapeno poppers and mac and cheese bites. And that's what I'm having tonight. Like I said, I've got to be up early tomorrow, and yeah. Maybe a long time ago, I don't know. Okay, these are mac and cheese. Mac and cheese bites. They're actually pretty good. I got some, I got a little bit of blue cheese, I guess. I don't really have any ranch, so. And then the jalapeno poppers too. Anyway. Yeah, today was not fun. Big time problems with the commute early this morning. I was in traffic for 3 hours, so it wasn't fun. Big mess over here. And it was a long day too, so. But I did survive, barely. So like I said, that's why I'm coming on a little bit early tonight. I want to get to bed a decent time, and then that way I can be up early. Hopefully it won't be as bad of a commute next time. So, yes. Yeah, the mac and cheese is pretty good by itself. Yeah, it was a big rig overturned. Crazy thing is, it happened at like 2 o'clock in the morning, and when I was going at like 7 o'clock, they still hadn't cleared it off. So it took them 5 hours, I guess, to get the truck upright, and then traffic was back way up. It took a long time. Wasn't fun. And unfortunately, that was the only way to go, and I didn't know it until I was like already stuck in the middle of all the stuff getting to the freeway. So it's got to go better tomorrow. That's for sure. Okay, yeah, this one's the jalapeno popper, cream cheese. Okay, yeah. Yeah. It was a disaster all day, I guess, apparently. So I hope you guys survived your weekend. I don't know what everybody was doing, but I was spending a lot of time getting everything cleaned up and ready to go. And I'm just kind of taking it easy. I knew this week was going to be a tough one. And I did find an item or two that I've been looking for quite a while. I was surprised about that one. And I went to the where did I go? Went to the 99-cent store. Didn't really find too much there. Just a couple things. I was looking for drinks, but they didn't really have any new ones. Although I did find a peach mango bang. I think I found that one. They didn't have any new ones. They didn't have anything. It's getting a little warm in the day, but it's still cold at night. It's frosty at night. It's weird because going out, I had to have the heater on. And then when I got there, I had to get the air conditioning on. So, yeah. It's not really consistent. Once it warms up in the morning, it's been pretty decent. About 60s, 70s. Oh. I guess it's going to keep warming up, too. Have that to look forward to. Let's see, what else? I went to the store a little bit. Yeah, sometimes, yeah. Although we had rain a couple days ago, so but there's not gonna be any rain for a little bit, so I think we're good for a little bit. But you never know. It's been weird swings. It's like, you know, up and down 30 degrees. Like one day it's super cold, and the next day it's super hot. This kind of year is kind of unpredictable. Things will come up and then they'll be super hot and super cold. I don't know. So, let's see. What else? Just taking it easy. So, like I said, come on here for just a little while tonight. Oh, wow. I'm glad to say I have never been in a tornado. I don't plan on being in a tornado, but that would be very scary if I was to be in the middle of one. I have been in like a monsoon. I was in Arizona for a little bit. All of a sudden it would just start flooding and it would go crazy. Oh yeah? I think I drove through there one time, cross country. I drove through Iowa and Utah, a couple other places. It's like nothing going on. And if you go past like 10 o'clock in Utah, nothing's open. They roll up the doors. Yeah. Not a big I don't remember going through there, and it was like, yeah, once you hit Utah, man, 10 o'clock, everybody's rolling up. Hey, lucky. So yeah, getting a little bit of a mac and cheese bites and poppers tonight. Yes. I have to be up real early tomorrow, so I want to get on here early tonight, get to bed at a decent time. Plus, it was a very long day, so. I just wanted to get it done, get to bed. And that's what's going to happen all this week, because I've got testing 9 a.m., so. That's what the whole thing's about. This whole week, all next week, I think the week after that. Oh yeah, Mormons, man, they lock up. So yeah, I have to be out there for 9 o'clock, and that means I got to get up at 7. And like today, it was horrible. There was a big accident, and it was a 3-hour parking lot. On the way in, it took me 3 hours just to get there, and normally only takes about an hour, so it was not a fun day. Sitting in traffic for an hour and a half just to get to the freeway is not fun. It happens from time to time. They have accidents and the whole thing gets all messed up. Unfortunately, didn't know that till it was time, you know. So, yes. And I didn't know they were even out, to tell you the truth. If they are out, I haven't been there. Really haven't been to Burger King in quite a while. Nothing really new there. I don't know if they're out, to tell you the truth. Oh, say hi. Hi, Deborah. So, I've got a bunch of reviews that I'm going to be doing coming up. Starting, what is it, Tuesday, next Tuesday will be the new reviews. Oh, okay, well, yeah. Okay. Maybe I'll swing by there. But starting next Tuesday, the new reviews will be out. Because I got through all the old ones. And we'll see how it goes. But I've been trying to get some of the stuff that's out there, a few other things. Trying to get some of the other places. I went the other day. I took a little trip to a place that I haven't been for quite a while, and got a couple things out there. Stay tuned for that sometime soon. Hey, pretty mocha. So yes, been busy as far as getting reviews and getting out there, seeing what's out there. Yeah, finally tracked down a few things at the grocery store. Some of them I've been looking for quite a while. This is one that I finally found. I finally found it at my grocery store. Been hard to find, hard to track it down. For some reason, they didn't have it. Everywhere I looked, Walmart, Target, grocery stores, they didn't have it. They finally got it. And, oh yeah, I got one coming out. I think I did it. I'll put that up. But yeah, one of the new Ruffles flavor. Got that one. Haven't had any Lay's. Haven't had any new Lay's flavors yet. I'm sure they'll be coming out with a new one any day. Seems every couple months. Between Oreos, Pringles, Lay's, always new chips. And I find some other weird ones. I went to the Asian market. I got a bunch of weird ones there. But I still got to get to those. One was crawdad. One was prawn, cucumber, a few other strange items. Get some Kit Kats. Wow, went to a bunch of. They had a lot of weird things at that Asian market. Not as many as the other one, but they still had a bunch. Hey, Dromar. I will keep looking. Taking little side trips here and there. But for right now, it is tough to find a lot of things. Stores don't have them in stock. Oh. Having to look elsewhere. And I do have a couple things on order that are going to be coming in the next couple days. I still got to wait for next week. I think something else is coming in. I ordered it, but it's on pre-order. Yeah, I might. I don't know. I might go look. I don't know. It's not at everyone though right now, so it might not be at mine. Could be. What else? Mm, haven't found a whole lot. I did see a little bit of Easter stuff that was kind of new, but I haven't really seen a lot. So for right now, yeah. Still looking for classic candy. That's the other thing. I do have some ideas. I'm gonna see if I could find some of these. I think they're out. I just didn't really notice them. Yeah, I got a couple new ones. I got some strange ones. I've got the new Rays on order. That's going to be coming in a couple days. Prickly pear. What else? There's a couple other ones that I found at the other places. I found the new Monster Peachy Keen. Found that one. Still haven't found the new Bang flavors. Still looking for those. There's a bunch of them that have come out, but some of them are exclusive to Walmart. I haven't found them. Walmart's been kind of hit and miss. They don't get a whole lot there. I have to go to the bigger one, and sometimes they don't even have it in there. So I'll keep my eyes out. Sometimes I go to a gas station and I find them. Although lately, man, jeez, gas. Whew. Crazy for gas prices now. They shot up about 20 cents in a couple of days. I was going to stop at the one. I don't want crazy with the yeah. Because I got to be up early tomorrow, so I'm going early tonight. That way I can get to bed early. Yeah, the one place that I went to, I was going to get it. It was $5.79 a gallon. I went, no. I'm going to go to another place. $5.79 for the cheap stuff. I'm looking for another gas station. I think the other gas station's just under $5. So, yeah, crazy. And I know it jumped up like overnight. So, search for gas. That's the new series I'm going to start now. Instead of search for snacks, it's the search for gas. Tonight I am drinking, finishing off, Stacker 2 gyrating grape. And I have a Bang backup. Alternate? Yeah, well, maybe. But yeah, they got a lot of energy drinks out there. New ones coming up all the time. And I still got a whole bunch of powders and stuff I gotta get to that you mix up. Found some other weird ones. Where was I? 99-cent store. They had the Stacker 2. It's kind of old. They used to have this at like the health food stores and stuff. It's called Stacker 2 Extreme Energy. Found this at the Dollar Tree, or $1.25 tree now. This one's okay. Kind of one of the first ones. I remember them advertising it all the time. The Stacker 2 at your local health food store or vitamin shop or whatever. Yeah, that's where I got it. But I think at one point it was at like the health food stores and the gyms. You know, they would have all that stuff. But Sometimes things make it down to the Dollar Tree because they're not popular anymore. No one wants them. So they like, okay, well. Yeah, some of them are. I've seen them like, because I got this at the 99 cent. It was $1.99, so. Just depends on what you get, I think. Now they say it starts at 99 cents. Huh. They have to qualify that. But I've seen a lot of different items. Sometimes have 5, 6, 7.99. Sometimes they have like, you know, speakers and kitchenware, pots and pans. I don't know how great they are for $5, $7. Yeah. I wouldn't trust anything from 99-cent store, Dollar Tree for, you know, electronics or anything like that. Speakers, earphones, charging cables. Yeah, they're not that great. But yeah, just, you know, go in there every once in a while, see what they have, but nothing really stood out. I was looking for the Monster Max. They didn't have that anymore, figures. I think they got like a shipment, and once they're out, they're out. They had all the Rip It. And I was like, pass on the Rip It, sorry. What else did they have? Oh, they had, I was gonna get it, but it was $2.99. They had I think it was like an energy drink with CBD. It might be interesting to try. I don't know. I've never had that. It might do good. Who knows? But I've seen them, yeah, all the time. Gummies, oils, all this stuff with CDB. But this was some kind. And then I saw another one. I think it was at Grocery Outlet or somewhere, and it was hemp energy drink with hemp. I'm like, I don't know. Some people might like that. Who knows? I don't know. But yeah, CBD, hemp, oil, hemp. Yeah. But I guess that's kind of the new trend now. But yeah, Rip It. Oh, awful. Rip It and Wired. They had another one called Wired. I don't care what flavor Rip It is. They're all awful. They're horrible. Not any flavor is worth even the 99 cents that it was. I pass them. They're always on the shelves in there, and no one buys them. They also had another one, Full Throttle. I think I used to get that every once in a while, but that's kind of like the Rip It, kind of real harsh and not good flavor. What else? There were a few other ones that really, really bad flavors too. I had one. Yeah, they ended up being at where Winco had a lot of them. But yeah, that Rip It, ugh, awful. Kind of like that one NOS. I had a couple of those. They're all right, but real harsh. A lot of chemicals. Yeah, those are okay. I've tried pretty much all the ultra blends. Yeah, the zero sugar ones. It was a Frost. I did find the Peachy Keen, so I got to try that one. And I've seen Monster Hydro. I've seen Rehab. A whole bunch of different ones. Teas, Dragon Teas, all kinds of. Monster's got a lot. I just haven't tried. I don't know that I've tried all of them, and I haven't gotten into the Red Bull yet. I'm kind of leery on that one. That one was always really harsh, and had a lot of you know, chemicals and metallic taste to it. So I'm not real sure about doing the Red Bull, maybe. Hi, Tazzy. What you doing? Did you wake up? You gonna bug me now? I fed you already. You already got food, so don't bug me. Now go back to bed. Go back to bed, Tazzy. Bye. Goodbye. Tazzy, come on now, go. Go on. Go get your food. Doing it again. Over here bugging me. Want attention. He's got food, so that's good. Okay, good. He's eating the food. Thank you. He likes to come bug me later at night. Wants the attention, but hopefully he'll go to sleep. I think the other one went to sleep too, so. Tough to find cat food for them too, so lately. Yeah, not a lot of places are having a big inventory on a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff's sold out, shortages on a lot of things. They don't get everything that's in the stores. And what they do get, very expensive, though. Yeah. And lately I've been noticing that thing says masks are encouraged, they're not required. So apparently, if you've been vaccinated, then you don't have to wear a mask, but they say that you should. So that's the one thing I noticed that is good, because sometimes I actually have forgotten to take my mask with me, and then I had to go back to the car and get it. Hate when you do that. But like I said, I've not been in the stores too terribly much. Like, it's been tough. Just mostly been home testing, and that's about it. I did go for a ride on the weekend. Took a little short trip. It was still crowded. It was still crowded on the weekend. I don't know why. Oh well. But get a little more used to everything and get all that stuff taken care of. And like I said, unfortunately, gas prices being so high, I'm not going to be taking a whole lot of trips right now. Or I'm going to have to plan them in between going places. Stop on the way home. Not going to make a special trip for some of these items because, yeah, fortunately, little ways too, and it eats up the gas. Although it was kind of interesting to go out on the weekend and go somewhere I hadn't been for quite a while, and they completely changed the layout of the one place I went. They didn't have a drive-through when I went there before, so apparently they put in a drive-through. I think they remodeled it too. It was kind of junky, and then yeah, so now they actually put a drive-through. I wasn't there before when I went years ago. So a little bit different. There were some other places I wanted to go to, but I just didn't find the time. I might take another trip down there one time and check it out. Tazzy, stop. Flop it on the floor. Now stop it. Would you stop? Tazzy, go away. Getting that mean look. Don't do that. He gets mean sometimes, and he gets a little crazy look in his eyes, and he wants attention. So, gotta be careful. Tazzy. Tazzy, no. No, Tazzy. Do not do that. I don't know, once in a while he will get a little bit crazy and start biting and stuff like that. And so hopefully he'll be good tonight. So let's see what else. Yeah, let's about it. Nothing new or real exciting, but yeah, still getting used to everything. I gotta get the schedule straightened out. I don't even remember what days or what ones they are. Got so many going on all at once. Hard to keep track of them, so it's gonna be about the next 3 months too. So gotta remember what ones are on what days. I gotta have a master flowchart, put them all together. It's been fun, and the only good thing about this one that I'm doing this week is actually two different ones. One's regular coffee, one's decaf, so don't have to worry about it. The decaf, kind of later in the day, don't have to worry about getting all jittery, I guess. So what else? Someone was talking about having a pastry party at the end. Last day of the testing. Bring some donuts, bring some pastry or something, because yeah, we don't have anything when we do this testing, just crackers and water to help clear your palate, so you can't have any other stuff with it. You can't have creamer, you can't have sugar, nothing. Just tasting black coffee, and that is it. So yeah, you can't add sweetener, you can't add anything to it. They want you to taste the coffee and the coffee only. So it's kind of tough, especially if you're not a real big coffee fan, but you know, a couple sips and I'm okay. Trying to see if they were coming out with some new items. I kind of looked to see what they were coming out with new. Some of them I haven't been keeping up as much as I could. I didn't know about the Whopper melt, but I guess that's coming up Thursday. I know the nacho fries are coming back soon. Mexican pizza's coming back up in May, so it's a little bit for that. Haven't heard much about McDonald's. Stay tuned Friday. You'll see a new item from McDonald's that yeah, I'd give it a try, but no, not the favorite. Yeah, I think mine has it. I don't know. Because mine's an A&W KFC, and they don't always get everything that A&W gets. Not sure exactly. They might. Last time I was up there, I got another glass. So, got an extra mug. They didn't really have anything new. They might have had the cod sliders. I know everybody's putting out, fish for Lent. So you got your big choice now between Popeyes and all the other places they're doing the fish sandwich. I know Jack in the Box brought back their stuff. And you know what was weird? Okay, this must have been weird. Yeah, I did. I didn't try the regular nacho tiny tot. I tried it with the bacon one, loaded bacon nacho one. Now the weird part is, okay, I did a review on that Heinz Crunch and Dips bacon cheeseburger, and apparently that's just around here. Everywhere else got the sourdough. The sourdough patty melt. Everybody got that one. But for some reason around here, it's the crunch and dip. Now, it wasn't my favorite because it came with sauce and cheese, and then you dip, or the sauce and the chips. You dip it in the sauce, then you dip it in the chip. I don't normally put chips on my sandwich or in my sandwich. Or sometimes I'll have it with them, but I didn't quite see the... Hey, Scott. didn't quite see the appeal of potato chips with a sandwich. Now, I know a lot of people put them on there. They crunch them up, or they put them under the thing. It was okay. I could have done without the chips altogether, and just the sauce was all right, but I would have just preferred to put the sauce on the burger. I don't know why they wanted you to go through the whole dipping and then double dipping, and I don't know. That was someone's idea. It's like, hey man, let's have a dip, and then we put chips on it, man. Put it on a burger, yeah. Late night munchies. Makes me think of that one Jumbaco. It was a jumbo jack with two tacos for buns. That could be a thing. I could actually do that. Maybe I will. I don't know. It'd be doable. All you have to do is order 2 tacos and a jumbo jack. Build your own. The Jumbaco. That's an idea. Go there, get the two for $2 for $99, and get a jumbo jack. Then go for it. And Jumbaco. Yeah, who knows? Well, McDonald's has their hacks, so why not do the Jack's hacks? You can really do it. I've actually seen some of the things where they put different items on different things. Some of them are kind of like combos of sweet and savory. So that would be interesting to do. But yeah, you can pretty much combine a bunch of stuff at all the places. Burger King, Jack in the Box, Carl's Jr.'s, McDonald's. You know, there's a lot of different things you could do. Yeah. But I have seen some strange Jack in the Box hacks. Something with like churros and I forget what it was. It was something in churros. And I mean, you could do the hash browns. The good thing about them is they've got breakfast all day. Everything on the menu is like all day long. So you can combine breakfast and you can combine regular burgers, tacos. They got a big variety. So you could go a little bit crazy, you know, put onion rings with chicken and tacos and egg rolls. I don't know. There's a whole lot of different stuff you can combine there. Probably a little bit more exciting than the McDonald's hacks. You know, because when they did the hash brown and the McMuffin, that was like, eh. But you know, if you want to combine an egg roll and a taco and a jumbo jack, that'd be kind of cool. Or I don't know, onion rings and well, there's a whole lot I'm thinking. Just figure it all out, combine them all. Yeah, I remember they had the meal packs, and it was like a hot dog, and then it was like yeah, they were like what, $5, $6, $7 dinner. I guess they call them dinner boxes. I remember, yeah, one had a hot dog. Yeah, I don't think they're around much anymore. I think they kind of went away from that. Believe it or not, I've actually tried their chicken stars. Haven't had those for a while. Those were kind of cool. They were like the little chicken stars, like chicken McNuggets, but they're in the shape of stars. Reminds you when you were a little kid. I think you had I think they had a kids meal. It was like, you know, chicken stars. Tacos. The tacos from the nacho tacos. They were okay. The tiny tacos with the nacho cheese. Yeah, they were okay. I kind of like the spicy ones better, but they're not around anymore. Wait to see if they're going to come out with anything new. They've been throwing shade at Jack in the Box. Been throwing shade at everybody now. They were ripping on McDonald's for not having a working ice cream machine, and then they were ripping on Chick-fil-A not being open on Sunday. So they've been really hitting everybody. And now, yeah, they weren't getting McDonald's, because they said Jack in the Box got the mint shake, kind of like Shamrock Shake, and they said their machines are always working. And they said you can get a chicken sandwich on Sundays, unlike other people, because they're closed. So, yeah, they've been really ripping on people. I'm telling you. Guess it's, well, you know, Wendy's and McDonald's were doing that all the time. I remember, what was it? Burger King. It was Burger King and McDonald's, and they had that thing about you can get, I think it was for a penny, if you went to a McDonald's, got within 100 feet of the McDonald's, and then it would unlock a coupon for a 1-cent Whopper. But you had to go to a McDonald's, unlock it, and then order it at Burger King. They did that for a while. That was kind of like a total rip, but it'd be okay if they were like right next to each other. You know, you could just drive over, unlock the thing, and then go next door and get the other one. That was an ultimate, though. It's like, okay. Yeah, I haven't heard of that. The last thing I got from Wiener Schnitzel was the veggie dog. And I know they got yesterday, I think, was cereal day too, and they were talking about the dipped cones and the Fruit Loop milkshakes and all that. But yeah, I tried the veggie dog. Surprising it wasn't that bad. Haven't seen anything on the coupons. A lot of times they'll send me coupons in the mail and it'll have the new items on it, but I haven't seen anything about Wiener Schnitzel, but it'll probably come out in the next day or two. I think Tuesday is when we usually get the coupons, so I'll probably see that. Yeah, and they raised their prices at Wiener Schnitzel, and they stopped doing the deals all the time. They used to have a local deal, and it was like you go in there and you got five chili cheese dogs for like $6.95. And they don't do that anymore. Raised the price big time. And they took a lot of things off the menu too that I used to like. They had the Aussie dog. They don't have that anymore. They kind of got rid of that. And they got rid of a lot of the other ones that were on the menu, like as a regular. They've been changing up their menu a little bit. I think they got rid of a lot of options, maybe because it's too pricey, so they're not offering those anymore. And I can understand. But we actually have two of them here. There are two branches in town. One's on one side, one's on the other side. And the one of them was, no, the brisket, all the brisket's gone. That went away. They might put the pastrami back out again. Usually comes out a certain time of the year. Yeah, the biggest thing was the veggie thing, and then the Fruit Loop shake and the Fruit Loop dipped cone. That was like the big promo. So I haven't really seen too much coming out for them. A lot of times I will get coupons and have stuff in them, and then I know Carl's has got, they've got a couple items, so those are still coming out. Hey, Mai. Yeah, good to see you. Like I said, today I'm going early because I have to be up early, so I'm going on rather early. Yeah, it's just because I want to get to bed before midnight because I have to be up early. Yeah, because all this week I've got food testing and I got to be up by 7 a.m. So, yeah. Like today was an awful commute, so I don't want to have to go through that again. So, yeah, just going on here for a little while and talking about what's going on. And yeah, it's been pretty good though. The nice part is you know, I'm still getting used to the new car, trying to get all the options, figure everything out, how everything works. It's definitely nice, I'll tell you that. Oh, I did. 3 hours waiting for. It took me 3 hours to get there instead of like about 45 minutes. So I was sitting in traffic for about an hour and a half waiting to get onto the freeway. That was not fun. So, and I didn't have any control over it. There was a big accident on the freeway and it shut it pretty much down. And it was a mess, I'll tell you that. So anyway, so yes. Now, not that many right now. It's haven't looked. Yeah, well, yeah, there you go. I can't do much about it though, because you know, you got to pay what you got to pay. I already fed you, baby. So yeah, but they went up overnight, pretty much. So yeah, I don't know. It's just it's not that, it's everything. Everything's going up. So gotta pay what you gotta pay. The only good thing is it gets better. Well, yes and no. But some of them, they can't rely on them. That's the problem. Today was a perfect example. If I would have had an electric car, I don't think it would have made it. Waiting all that time in traffic, I probably would have had to stop. So, yeah. What are you doing, Zig?
Maybe.
He's been fed.
Here.
I don't know, anyways. He's just fed. Guess he's still hungry, I don't know. Yeah, Ziggy's always wanting food. Always likes his food. Even at night. 5-6 times a night you have to feed him. So yeah, yeah, I just don't know how people do it with these electric cars. You know, they don't have very much they can't hold a charge. So if you're stuck in traffic or whatever, I don't know. I can see it running out of gas. Or running out of charge. So I don't know. And I thought about the hybrid, but yeah, And they really didn't have any. Believe it or not, they're very low inventory around here. Most of the car places do not have cars, and they don't have vehicles. Because when I looked back at the place where I got my car, they've only got like 3 other vehicles now. And not the one that I wanted, not the one that I got. They don't have that particular color. So, and they're the only one like in the whole area that had any. Some of them do. The one version of this car apparently had solar cells on the roof. Hey, Antonio. Hey, Antonio. And apparently it did store a little bit of energy while you were driving it. It's around, right now it's around like 33, roughly. Kind of varies because some of it's stop and go, some of it's freeway, but it's supposed to be 27 and 37. And so it's about 33. That's what I've been getting. Like today, yeah, it was stop and go, and it was like standstill. So I sat for like an hour waiting to get to the freeway. Not fun. So you had a big old accident, and they had it in the middle of the night at like 2 o'clock in the morning. And when I went there at 7, they were still clearing it. So the freeway was all backed up and messed up. It was a nightmare. Nightmare commute. 3-hour commute. It should have only been about 45 minutes. So, not a fun day. Nothing like sitting in traffic, going a mile an hour to get to the freeway. That's basically what happened. Yeah. Oh well. Hopefully tomorrow will be better. That's why I'm there. All right. Well, thanks. Bye. Yeah, have a good one. As I said, I'm coming on a little bit early tonight. That way I can get to bed at a decent time. So I can get up early. So what is it, about 10 something? Yeah, 10:15. Yeah, I'll go for a little bit longer and see how that goes. But yeah, just been kind of playing it by ear. Like I said, on the weekend I took a little trip up over the hill and checked out a couple places, but it was a little bit of traffic. I don't know. Maybe another day I'll go on another little trip in a different direction. But like I said, gas prices right now a little bit high. Like overnight, they went up about 20 cents. So, yeah. And some of them will give you a break if you get a car wash with it, but then the car wash costs like $10. So I don't know if you're really saving. Yeah, one of them was like 20 cents less a gallon if you buy a car wash, and the car wash was $10. So I don't know. I don't know if I really saved any money. I don't know. I have to work it out. Some of them say to go to Safeway, and if you use your points from your grocery shopping, you can get money off per gallon. I think it's up to like $1. If you get the Safeway points and you cash them in all at once, you can reduce your price of gas I think it's up to $1 per gallon, which would actually work good if you had the points. You could lower it $1, that'd be great. But otherwise, yeah, it's like, I don't know, it's like every so many points you can lower it 10 cents a gallon. 7-Eleven was doing that too, but I don't think they're doing that anymore. And they tend to be higher price, so 7-Eleven gas stations, and then Yeah, they got a couple other cheapo gas ones here. But some of them I don't want to trust because I've heard things about people getting their stuff skimmed from the different machines. They put skimmers in there, and you put your card in there, and then they skim your information, and that's not fun. So we got to be careful of all that. So yes, watch out for that. If you can, don't use your card or go inside and pay. Sometimes it's a little bit better. That way, less likely to have a skimmer inside than on the pumps. I know they got the seals and stuff, but still. Yikes. Well, and the only trouble with that is you're out there and that's it. You pay what you pay, or you don't get gas. I mean, they could charge what they want because there's nowhere else to get it. Can't shop around out there. But yeah, I don't know. This is crazy, man. Because it jumped up about 20 cents in about a week. So I don't know. But yeah, Death Valley. I don't know. I wouldn't want to go out there. I'm telling you. I did my share of. I went to Phoenix. I was driving cross country over there, going to school. Ended up going through like Needles and Las Vegas and all that, and it was like 100 degrees at night, and it was not fun. And yeah, it was like, and the car I had the air conditioning didn't work, and it was like overheating, so I had to run the heater, and I'm in the middle of summertime, and I'm driving through the desert with the heater full blast so the car wouldn't overheat. Not fun. But yeah, you get out there in the desert, man. It's not fun. And one time we drove through Bakersfield in like July on the way to like Disneyland, and we had a truck, and it didn't have air conditioning in it. It was like an older truck, and so we had to drive with the windows down, and we had to have like a bottle of water poured over your head. Yeah, or a brake on through, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. So, yeah, you get your. I was looking in the store the other day. Where was I? 99-cent store. Yeah, they had weird stuff there. They had CBD oil drinks, and then they had another place had hemp drinks. So maybe something you like. I don't know. Never tried them. I don't know. But I did see one was a CBD drink. I couldn't remember the flavor that it was. Another one was a hemp oil drink, I guess. What was that? I think that was at grocery outlet or somewhere. I don't remember. I just remember seeing them, and I'm like, this is kind of weird. Sounded like good flavors, and then I looked at it and went, oh, hemp. I don't know. It might be funky tasting. Who knows? But yeah, they've been starting to do that now. I don't know if it was diet. See, I don't think it was diet. It was some kind of energy drink. Yep. Those old cars. This was like, what, 82? So yeah, it was like an 80s truck. And it didn't, we didn't have a cap or anything on it. It was driving through there, and it was like Ford, no air conditioning, no power steering, nothing. And you're going through Bakersfield, and it's 101. And all you have to do is keep the windows down, and then you pull off to a rest stop and douse your head with a bottle of water. and then you get back in and then it's evaporated. So that's how you kept cool. But yeah, the middle of the summertime is not fun. 100-degree temps and all that. So yeah, I don't like driving in the desert when it's like that. Oh yeah, good old days. You used to be able to sit in the back seat, and if you had like a little, yeah, if you had like a sedan, usually it had that shelf on the back window, and the kids used to sit on that back shelf, and they'd stop real short and you'd fall off. Oh yeah. Yeah, you'd fall off there, you'd tumble into the back seat. Or back in the old days when you did have a pickup truck and the kids would ride in the back. Well, no, I'm talking sedans. If you had like a four-door, sedan that your parents had. But yeah, you'd have a truck with a bed and kids would sit in the bed of the truck and they'd be rolling around when they take curves and stuff like that. Most of them didn't have a cap, some of them did. But yeah, you sat in the back. Sometimes you sat in the back with a dog, rolling around on the curves. That was crazy back then. They didn't have seatbelts. We didn't need no stinking seatbelts. We drove along in the back and, yeah, rolled around back there. Telling you. We survived. No seatbelts in the back. Yeah, but eventually though they did. I think he did put a cap on that truck, and be able to sit back there with a cap on anyway. But yeah, driving in the back of the pickup trucks wasn't fun. That's before they had SUVs and whatever else. Pickup truck, you had a van, you had a regular sedan. That was it, really. They didn't have any. They didn't have any minivans or you had a station wagon. Station wagon with the backward seat in the back, where you had to sit in the back and. Wow. Whoa, no window. That's crazy. Yeah, you had to sit in the back of that thing facing everybody that was coming towards you. The backwards rumble seat, I guess is what you called it. That was crazy too, because the kids had to sit in the back and face the guys that were right behind them. Sometimes the kids would like throw gestures and make faces and stuff, and the people that were behind them, wasn't good. And the parents didn't know. Wonder why they were beeping at them as they went by. Because Junior was back there, making obscene hand gestures and crazy stuff. Those were the good old days. The good old days when you used to be in the car and you didn't worry about all that stuff. No seat belts, you didn't have to buckle up. Yeah, always good to have somewhere to crash at least, anyways. Even if it's like overnight. But yeah, so been a lot of different stuff. And like I said, it's been okay here. It's been not terribly. It's colder at night, but then in the morning it does warm up, so hasn't been too terrible. So hang on a second, guys. I'll be right back. I gotta step aside for 2 minutes. Well, that's true. Yeah. Depends on who was driving. Depends on who was driving. If Dad was driving, no, he couldn't. Mom was driving, maybe. And you had the mom protective seatbelt. When you stopped, you should put your hand out to keep you from flying. Remember that? Stop short. Put her arm out. Keep you from going forward. Although we did have seatbelts back then. Didn't always use them, but yeah, had a lot of that stuff. Not like now, the child seats and buckles and all that stuff. Now it's super high tech too. And I found out that unless I have my seatbelt on, the car will not move. You cannot put the car in gear if you do not have your seatbelt on. Or at least buckled, I guess. You could buckle it behind you, but it will not go. It will not engage. So that's another safety measure. Found that out. And then, yeah. Hey, Kyle. So, yeah. A lot of different stuff. I was having some jalapeno poppers and some mac and cheese bites. Nothing real big, like I said. I'm not going to be on terribly long tonight. That's why I went a little bit early. I want to get out of here. I was having a stack or two. Let's not. Just for those of you guys keeping track, I finally found something, and I tried them already, so I'll try to put this up soon, but I finally found them. Yeah, they're not bad. I finally found the Toffee Crunch Oreos. Been looking to those for a long time. And they raised the price on Oreos now. And I just had a couple. Next time I have pizza rolls for the next one. Yeah, they weren't bad. The only thing is they're permanent, so that's what's cool. But yeah, just didn't want to have a whole lot. I didn't want a whole big thing before I go to bed and all that. Kind of just a nice light show, and it's not going to be terribly long. Probably be on only for a little bit longer, and then head to sleep, and then that's get some rest today. It's going to be a long week because I had double sessions this week, so it's going to take a while. Ziggy, what you doing? What you doing, Zig? Ziggy, what you doing? So, well, that's true. Methane works good. Depends on what you use for fuel. I don't know. They were working on alternative ones. I remember they had methane. They had hydrogen. What else did they have? They had a couple other ones. I'm trying to remember all the different things they had. Methane, hydrogen. Propane and propane accessories. There you go. So that would be fun. I'm trying to remember, there was one episode of Knight Rider And they were having all their ton of solar, methane, propane, hydrogen, um, yeah, all kinds of alternative fuels, I guess. Yeah, that's true. Someone was talking at the food testing. They were saying they drive an electric car, and they said across the street from the testing thing is, I guess there's a library there, and they have a charging station there, and you have to pay not a lot, but I think you got to pay so much to charge it for an hour. I don't know. I just wouldn't have to. Yeah, that's good. What is it? They used to have a bumper sticker. Save methane gas, fart in a jar, something like that. Oh well. Yeah, well. Never know. What are you guys doing? I'm making trouble. So, yeah, there's a lot of alternative things there. I know that everybody was saying get a hybrid, the Prius, there are a couple other ones. Supposed to get good gas mileage and whatnot. I don't know. I'm just not into that. Just wasn't in love with the Prius thing. Like I said, I'm happy with what I got, so it's going to be with me for quite a while. Hopefully it'll be longer than the warranty. Oh yeah, yes, the foam insulation cotton candy. Hey JC, going okay? Yeah, I still got a little bit of that left. Cotton candy is cotton candy. It's sugar when it comes down to it. That particular one was flavored, but yeah. They have all kinds of different flavors. They're, like I said, but it's been around for quite a while, 18 something. And like I said, I know if you guys had been to like fairs and carnivals, circus, sometimes some of the places would have free cotton candy, like restaurants and whatnot. You know, like someone said that they worked at Kmart, and Kmart used to have the cotton candy machine in the front. Some of them would have, you go to the carnival, you go to the circus, you go to the street fairs, they'd always have a cotton candy. And then like some of them, like birthday parties, they do the cotton candy machines at home. And yeah. And then if you wanted to get really creative, yeah, you put different flavors in it, unique ones. But always had cotton candy usually somewhere. Baseball games. Yeah. Concerts. Sometimes some of those. If you go to the Ice Capades or something, you know. Kids always had them. Cotton candy for the kids. And that was not a very good combo. The kids would go all hyper and jump all around. And here you go. Feed them some more sugar. Let them go crazy. Let them bounce off the walls. It's like, okay. But they do have some unique ones too, so yeah, still got a little bit of that left. You could find them in all the Dollar Trees and grocery stores. They got them there. Wasn't my favorite thing, but hi Zig, what you doing? What you doing, Zig? Hi Ziggy. Here, look. There you go. It's a Ziggy. There's Ziggy. See, he's getting comfy up there. So, Ziggy, Ziggy, Zig, going to bed? Ziggy. Hi, Ziggy. All right. Says it's bedtime. All right, so there's Ziggy. Anyway, that's Ziggy. He's having a good time and checking it out. So let's see what else. Not a whole lot. Like I said, just been taking it easy, trying to get things all straightened out, trying to get a handle on all the reviews. Yeah. Well, yeah. He likes catnip every once in a while, not too often, but exploring ginger. So yeah. It's a new one. Togo's. Something from Togo's. One of the last reviews from the old car. So I think it is the last review from the old car. So you'll see that. And then Friday is another new one. And it's not from the new car, and it's not from the old car, it's from another car. So you will see, and then starting next week, it'll all be from the new car. So like I said, I had filmed a lot of stuff ahead of time, so I pretty much went through all of them. I do have one that I could put up there. It's not from any car, it's from home, so yeah, that one's okay. So anyway, we'll see. And then I don't want to film the engine, that's boring. And then oh man, eyes bugging me. Yeah, not really able to film the engine. Some people like to see all that stuff, but I'm not into the performance of it. Oh man, sorry. Eye is bugging me tonight. Allergies are big time right now. They've got a lot of dust and stuff like that. Yeah, I just put the one out. The insulation. I got one more coming up next week. Nah. But I got another classic. I gotta find more classic candies. I have a couple in mind. But I think I could find some. I need to get down to like Dollar Tree, and I wanted to go to this one place this weekend, but wasn't able to get there. There's a local candy store. It's called Candy King. It's like old time candy store that has like classic candy, and they have weird sodas and stuff like that. Oh, I couldn't get there because when I went, I couldn't find a place to park. It's a very small shop. It's in the middle of like a town, and it's like there's like two places to park out front, and then there's nice, and then yeah, all the other places that were around there that was like already full. I tried going on a Saturday, and I guess I went at the wrong time. I might try to go again, check it out. But yeah, it's supposed to be like, you know, a mom and pop type store with classic candies and that thing. The only trouble is, it's just like the parking there is horrible. They don't have a parking lot. They only have like 2 spots out front, and then there's like street parking kind of around there, but there's like 3 spots all over there. I would have had to park like a couple blocks away at like a bank, and then hopefully they weren't going to tow me. So I don't know. Not sure if that's going to work out or not. I might go try to find a different candy store. They used to have one at the mall, but I don't think they're there anymore. I think this is probably gone. So, been looking online for stuff too, but a lot of the places online don't have things in stock. I tried going there I did try going there one time, but it was like afternoon, and yeah, it was already like around 11 or 12, and it was already crowded. So I don't know. I don't know how that's gonna work. I'll have to try and find something there. Maybe I'll go on a Sunday, and there won't be that many people on a Sunday. I don't know. Yeah, but there's a couple of places that are kind of around here. Old time candies. Yeah, a few of them that I could find. Gonna have to look online too. There's a bunch of candy stores online that I've bought from before, but they don't always have all the stuff that I want in stock. So, economy candy. There was a couple other ones. Sweet Shop or something like that. There was a bunch of them that were like old classic candies that had reasonable prices. So I have to go check them out again. Yeah, that's true. But yeah, I don't know. Just bad timing. And just remember, some of the ones used to have like, yeah, the mom and pop stores. So yeah, either that or I'll also have to go to like gas stations or some of these other Asian markets have it. Dollar Tree does have a lot of older classic candies. Try to keep an eye out for those. Wish we would have had some of the stuff from when I was little. They had a couple of places. They had TG&Y, which was a place, and then they had Thrifties, which was like a 5 and dime kind of store. I think that I found out that's only in like the UK. The new Whopper, although they're saying the patty melt's coming out, or the Whopper melt is coming out on Thursday. I don't know. I'll get to it. I still got a bunch of other ones that I've already filmed that I gotta get up and going. When I get a couple items at one place, a couple items at another place. Yeah, I got about 6 reviews that I've already done, so I will work on getting those up. Yeah, that's what they said. It's on Thursday. I don't know. I'll get you later. It's gonna be tough this week because I gotta do testing all week. So maybe maybe Thursday or Friday, maybe on the way back, I can get something going. We'll see. Yeah, TG&Y, Thrifties. They had another one called Sprouse Rights, whatever you want to call it. It was like a kind of a drugstore pharmacy. And then we had another one called Value Giant. That one was cool. But yeah, TG&Y had everything. They had pets. They had candy. They had all kinds of toys and ice, stuff like that. Yeah, I could remember you could get hamsters and fish and different candies. And they had like fabric you could get and just all kinds of stuff in there all the time. They had a really good candy section. I remember that. No, that's TCBY. No, there was a TG&Y. People said it stood for turtles, girdles, and yogurt. Turtles, girdles, and yo-yos is what because they sold a little bit of everything there. And then the Thrifties had ice cream. They still have actually Thrifties ice cream inside of Rite Aid. some of the Rite Aids. Thrifties are gone though. But yeah, I used to go there all the time. It was fun. They had a lot of cool stuff in there, toys, all that stuff. But somewhere probably like early 90s, I think they closed them. Late 80s, early 90s. It was kind of a regular place, and it was like right down the road. Yeah. Been a while though. It was fun. So ride your bike there and go inside. Yeah, Thrifties was the same thing. It was like they used to have them for a while. They were 5 cents a scoop, and then they were like 25. No, I don't even know that one. I don't think we have it. Yeah, I've been to Baskin Robbins, but the only trouble is now, way too expensive. I was gonna get a milkshake there. They wanted like $8 for a milkshake. I was like, whoa, no way, dude. We do have a Baskin Robbins here. We also have I think they're still open. They got a place called Lord's, which is like an old-fashioned ice cream place, like, you know, actual ice cream parlor. And I haven't been there in a long time. We have a place called Foster's Freeze, which has a soft serve. They got a lot of stuff there. It's kind of expensive though. But yes, we have a Baskin Robbins. We have a couple of yogurt places. We got a place called Minchie's, and we got I think there's a couple other frozen yogurt places. Don't go there too often. Oh my God, the other day when I was going, I went by this one place. I gotta go down there. It's a dairy. It's a drive-through dairy. You can get like milk and stuff. They actually have a custard machine. And you drive up and you get these custard ice cream cones. Soft serve. They got a lot of cool flavors. Yeah. And then when I was driving by there the other day, the line was like down the street for this dairy. I think there was some kind of a festival going on there, and so that's why everybody was there. But yeah, it's supposed to have really good ice cream, and a drive-up dairy. One of the very few that are left. We used to have one here in town, just down the road, and it was cool because you could drive up there. No. You could drive up there and pull up, and then you'd ask for like, you know, gallon of milk, loaf of bread. They sold ice cream. It was called the Holdener Dairy. The cows out front, all that stuff that was right on there. It was cool going there, drive up and just everything, butter, milk, cheese, I guess, any kind of dairy products. And then they had bread, and I think they even had like, you know, bottles of Coke and popsicles and stuff like that. It was kind of fun to just be able to drive up. That way you could go out in the middle of the night, you know, in your slippers or whatever. Yeah, well. East Bay, let's just put it that way, East Bay. But yeah, that was many years ago. Many years ago. They've closed it down. And yeah, they used to have another one, but then that closed too. So all the old time things have closed, and all the drive-ins closed. We used to have a couple drive-ins around here. Those have gone. So yeah. Nah, that's more that's more on the other side of the bay. Around that area though. I don't like going to Oakland, believe it or not. I had to go there that one time for jury duty, and it was not fun. Yeah, it's not close, but Yeah, going to Oakland jury duty is not a fun time. Yeah, that's true. Everything's all Amazon, online. Very few that you actually go inside. I remember the old time when we used to have here. We had a Sears, a J.C. Penney. No, that's north. Then they had the catalog stores where you go in and you order from the catalog, and then you pick it up, have them shipped to the catalog store. Yeah, you know what? I haven't been inside of a McDonald's for a long time. Oh yeah, I hated Oakland. They lock up their chocolate bars at it was CVS. They lock up the chocolate bars under lock and key. They have an armed guard at Burger King. So yeah, not a place you don't want to be. Years ago, yes, they locked up the chocolate bars at the CVS. Years ago, my mom used to work in Oakland before they tore the hospital down. And there was a really good barbecue place there. It's called Flint's Barbecue. Had the great barbecue place, but what happened was they had to have an armed guard at the barbecue pit because someone got shot. It was in Oakland. Someone got shot. They shot the owner or whatever, or one of the guys in there. Went in there with a gun, shot him. So then they had to have an armed guard at the barbecue pit. Great barbecue, but I don't know. You got an armed guard there. Not fun, but yeah, the some of those places, man, they lock everything up. They got armed guards. They watch you the whole time. Yeah, it's not a good place to go. I remember one time I had to go. I was going to wrestling at the Cow Palace, which is over in Oakland. It's a place where they have things, and go to the fabulous Cow Palace. And we're rolling in to get to the parking lot, and they got people walking up to your car. You know, hey, you want to buy some tickets? And we're just like, roll them up, lock the doors. You know, people walking all around your car. That was not fun. That was scary. You're rolling through the hood, and you got people hanging out on the corners. Yeah, it's a little bit better over there. Not as bad, but yeah, Oakland and all those. Oakland, San Francisco, yeah, some of those other places. Don't feel safe there at all, so stay away. And like I said, riding that subway, the BART, is even scarier. Yeah. Yeah, it's okay. Well, every once in a while, there's you get a few odd things, drive-by shootings, people going up and down the street shooting guns off. They had a what did they had that the drive-by shooting here on my street that one time. What was the other one? Yeah, some guy got taken out in the parking lot up at the shopping center. Another guy got killed up at the Taco Bell. He got in a fight, I guess. So the Walmart's had homeless people got into tiffs over there. So there's been things here and there. I guess they're kind of isolated, but still, every once in a while, there's something crazy going on. So it is a little bit scary from time to time. And they had to evacuate the high school over here because they got a bomb threat. There you go. That was the other day. So yeah, you're gonna have, your share of stuff over here. Oh yeah, that was not fun when I went there the last time. Stay away from the San Francisco whenever you can. That's like not just a bad thing. They got crazy people over there, talking to themselves and all that. Yeah, exactly. The one time when I was on BART, I was waiting to get on BART, and some guy's talking to himself and arguing with himself and carrying on about stuff, and I was like, trying to stay away from him. Yeah, so. And then they got people walking up and down the streets with the shopping carts and, having conversations with invisible people. And yeah, so I try to stay away as best you can. Keep away from the crazy people. But there are some parts that aren't bad. The touristy things are okay, like Pier 39. Some of the other stuff. Every once in a while, they got some decent stuff. Fisherman's Wharf is okay. It's probably very expensive now. Last time I went there, I don't even remember how much I paid. Yeah, not a good thing. They were showing all the thing. They were showing the people shooting up in the hallways and in the stations, and yeah, just bad. Yeah, Ghirardelli Square, that's okay. But like I said, I haven't been to San Francisco in quite a while. I probably won't go back there. Nothing really for me there now anymore. True, it was. And, but like I said, I try to stay away from that side, keep out of that. Keep out of that stuff. I used to do all the touristy stuff, Chinatown, Alcatraz, ride the cable cars, all that. But yeah, I haven't been there forever. And nothing really that I want to go to right now. Well, it is what it is, Vote for him or someone else, I guess. But let's see, what else? Yeah, not a whole lot. Like I said, I try to stay in my area, stay away from all the, controversial, sketchy areas. So some of them, a little bit bad. The one I went to the other day, yeah, it was. Now I remember why I don't like going there. It's kind of run down. Wasn't the best area. I was driving through there. I was like, whoa, this is yeah, kind of run down, and they were tearing stuff down from what I remember. I remember why I didn't go there. Because when you get in the area and you see all the stuff run down, the parking lots are all tore up. Yeah, it's not good. Don't go there too often. Oh yeah, true. Yeah, one guy was talking to himself and sitting on the thing, and he was arguing with himself. And then there's some people that would preach on the thing, and one guy was talking to an orange. One guy was preaching about doomsday. Yeah. Never be surprised at the kind of people that you see up there, Oh yeah, right in the middle too. Some guys will just pop a squat right there. They don't care. So yeah, you could see all that stuff. It's crazy. Gotta be careful. So I don't like going there much anymore. I used to when I was a lot younger. I used to go to San Francisco all the time. Relatives would come and visit. Oh, I heard that. I heard about that this morning. They took the box of heads. That's a little scary. Yeah, 8 heads in a duffel bag. That was a good one. Joe Pesci. I was watching the one with him in a casino, I think it was, the other day. Yeah, there's a lot of crazy stuff going on right now. So, like I said, I'm trying to keep away from the news, trying to keep out of the whole craziness that's going on. Yeah, well, it is. You know, that's his thing. So, hello. So yeah, it's been trying to just stay, you know, out of all the hubbub. Let's see what else. Not a whole lot, guys. So yeah, it's getting. What time is it? Almost 11. It is 11. Yes. So probably think about wrapping it up soon because I'm starting to fade and I gotta get some sleep tonight. So let's see. I'll be back on Wednesday. Probably gonna be the same kind of thing on Wednesday. I'm gonna go a little bit early and then only stay on for a little while. And then hopefully by then I'll get a handle on a bunch of stuff. And we'll see about what's going on. I got a review coming up in about an hour, so stay tuned for that one. It's a what's new video. So you'll see that one. Yeah, it's just gonna be. That's why I wanted to get to done early. Yeah, I don't get into that. So yeah, I gotta work on that. Like I said, the last couple days have been kind of rough. So hopefully I'll get a little sleep tonight, and then back at it again tomorrow. Fun times. There's still a lot of stuff out there. A couple places I probably might want to stop and check out for new stuff, but still been finding a bunch of things that I've been looking for. And I'll have to go on there and I'm not. It's everything I do on my phone, and StreamYard doesn't work well with phones. And I don't want to do panels, and I don't want to do that. See, I don't want to do a panel. You can't really do panels with your phone all that well. So, not any plans for it. I don't know, panels and me just don't get along, and there's too much things that can go wrong, so I'm not going to get into that whole panel discussion thing. Just me, so sorry. But yeah. So anyways, guys, I think I'm gonna wrap it up, get to bed at a decent time tonight, and be back on Wednesday. Probably go a little early then too, and yeah, just keep everything going. So thanks for coming around, guys. Yeah, but see, I don't do panels, so sorry. So thanks for coming around, guys. Have a good night, everybody, and stay inside, stay safe, and have a good one. And I'll be back Wednesday night, and we'll check it out. So in about an hour, have a new video, so you can check that out. So all right, guys, I'm out of here and get some sleep because I'm starting to fade. The eyes are getting blurry. All right, guys, so have a good one, and take it easy, everybody. See you Wednesday night.